I've gone viral, 1 million views on this video where people are finding out that big period clots are not normal. Now, it's taken me a long time to go viral, but having a period clot, it should always be smaller than a 10p pence. That's the size, about 2 centimeters. Any bigger than that is not normal. Every month, we shed our lining or thereabouts. Now, it's really important to know what's normal for you because within our blood, there are tiny cells called platelets and clotting factors. Now, when a blood vessel is damaged, the platelets gather at that site of the damage, and along with clotting factors, they form a clot to stop the bleeding. Now, during a menstrual cycle, when the womb lining is being shed, there is bleeding coming from the blood vessels into the womb. Now, if the blood accumulates in the womb or the vagina, it will form a blood clot, and that mechanism will depend on how big or small they are. Large ones, so bigger than a 10p pence, are not normal, and we need to find out what the underlying cause is, because the underlying cause could be such as fibroids, so these are non-tumorous or non-cancerous growth that are growing in the womb as well. It could be because of adenomyosis, so cells similar to the lining of the womb which are growing into the muscular wall. Endometriosis, which are cells similar to the lining of the womb that grow elsewhere, and so you could be bleeding from that as well. Polycystic ovaries syndrome, which is when you're getting a lifelong hormonal balance and you're getting cysts within the ovaries as well, but that might not happen all the time. Or some blood clotting disorders can also be impacting the amount that you're bleeding from here as well. And the only way you find out is once you start having your periods, or hormonal conditions such as under or overactive thyroid. The endometrial lining and how it sheds all depends on the balance of estrogen and progesterone within the body. Now, estrogen makes the lining get thicker and the progesterone stabilizes the lining. Conditions that are linked with high levels of estrogen can cause heavy or clotty period flow. Low progesterone levels also cause heavier bleeding. So for example, in the perimenopause, women have cycles, but they don't ovulate. And that lack of progesterone in the luteal phase causes heavier periods, often with clots, so that women can develop anemia. So it's so important to know what your normal is and make sure that you're not having heavy bleeding at any stage of your biological transition. If you're changing your period products every 2 hours, that is not normal. If you're using 2 or more period products to manage a bleed, that is not normal. If your periods are lasting greater than 7 days, that is not normal. If your period is greater, or the clots that you're passing are greater than a 10p pence, that is not normal. If you're bleeding through your clothing and your bedding and your period product, that's not normal. If you're feeling tired and breathless, that is not normal.